The TVWAN News is proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.
Hello, this is TVWAN News. Thanks for joining us. In this edition, Pangu confident in forming government, Iduhu declared Hiri Koyari MP, and Tigers and Gurriers showdown in Kokopo. Electoral Commissioner Simon Sinai returned 73 writs to the Governor-General early this afternoon. Today, Friday, 5th of August, is the set date for the return of majority of the writs to the Governor-General. Sinai said earlier today that with 82 electorates now declared and over 73 writs received by his office, he was pleased to be returning more than half of the total number of election writs. Counting and declaration has been done for Hela, East Sepik, Morobe, Bougainville, East New Britain, Manus, New Ireland, West New Britain, Milne Bay and Northern seats. From the 73 writs returned, excluded are Markham, Kabum and Layagap. A supplementary election for these seats is expected.
With 118 elections happening around the country, we have so far collected on hand 73 writs as I speak today from my office. And so with the 73, I'm pleased to advise that I am now comfortable to return all of those as over and above the absolute majority to the Governor-General by 4 p.m. today. Most of the writs have come from 21 provinces with, actually 20 provinces with Simbu and Mendeng still. There are one or two declared there, but Mendeng and Simbu have not returned any one of the writs. So we'll see if I get something before 4 o'clock today. We'll head on to the 73.
The Electoral Commission will invoke Section 81(3) of the Electoral Law to extend the date for the return of writs for those provincial and open electorates still in counting process. Commissioner Simon Sinai made the announcement today after advising that the majority of the writs of 73 will be returned to the Governor-General by 4 p.m. today. Out of the 118 seats, 82 electorates have been declared, while 73 were returned to the Governor-General at 4 p.m. The Electoral Commission will invoke Section 81, subsection 3 of the Electoral Law to extend the date for the return of writs for those provincial and open electorates still in counting process.
According to what I know from the elections that we have been doing in the past and even today, we will retain those majority 73 and will seek for extension for those individual seats that are in counting for at least a week so that they can complete their counting. And then we will in turn retain the writs as they come to the GG.
The provincial and electorates yet to return their writs to the Electoral Commissioner include NCD Regional, Moresby Northeast, Moresby Northwest, Medang Provincial, Central Provincial, Gulf Provincial, Jiwaka Regional, Western Regional, Medang Open, Usino Bundi, Sumkar, Middle Ramu, Rai Coast, Eastern Highlands Regional, Southern Highlands Regional, Nipa Kutubu, Kagwa Erave, Western Highlands Regional, Mulbaya, Tambul Nebilia, Day, West Sepik Regional, and Chimbu Regional, including Chuave, Gumini, Karamoy Nomane Open, Kerawagi Open, Kundiawa Gembog Open, and Sinesine Yongumok. Rigo District has a new MP. Pangu Party candidate Sir Arno Pala, the former member for Rigo, won the race in a decider against National Alliance Turai Elemi.
Declaration for Rigo Open took place last night at the Bomana Training College, where counting was held. Pangu Party member Sir Arno Pala won the race. Counting was down to the final exclusion. Independent candidate Biare Kibi Ubuna was eliminated and his vote shared between Sir Arno and National Alliance member Turai Elemi. Sir Arno won after polling 9,173 votes. Elemi finished with 8,737 votes.
People have spoken. I am now the member for Rigo, whether you voted for me or you didn't.
Lekwa Gure, party leader for United Labour Party and outgoing member for Rigo Open, contested, but was excluded after elimination 38. He was present to congratulate and do a formal handover takeover with the member-elect. Sir Pala acknowledged outgoing member.
Now the people of Rigo must now have faith, because none of the candidates, including the outgoing member, interfered with the process. This decision, this process has been conducted by our competent professionals. I will take up from where our outgoing member has finished off, and then I will continue the work from where he has ended.
Sir Arno served 2 parliament terms before he was ousted by Gure in the 2017 national general election. This is his 3rd term in parliament. Gure stayed throughout Sir Arno's speech and acknowledged the new member of the 11th Parliament.
Personally, on behalf of my wife, my family, and my team, I also want to thank the people of Rigo for giving me that opportunity to serve you in the last 5 years.
Jasmine Nehru, TVWAN News.
Hiri Koyari finally have a pioneer member for the new electorate. New Generation Party member Keith Iduhu was declared with the highest votes in the electorate.
Hiri Koyari electorate has declared its member-elect in New Generation Party candidate Keith Iduhu. Iduhu won with 13,447 votes. Running second was Stephen John Manau with 9,742. The absolute majority was 11,595. Returning officer for Hiri Koyari Leo Amewa acknowledged the tireless efforts of electoral officers. Aro Amewa said that Iduhu is considered a pioneer member of the electorate.
The Hiri Koyari counting was here. We were using this theater as our counting venue, and security and everything was all well.
Iduhu, with tears of joy, spoke about how he will put his foot down for a better electorate and make sure Hiri Koyari works together to make a difference.
I acknowledge that this is not an easy task and it will not be an easy journey, but I also adopt the sentiments of the Deputy Administrator and encourage and call upon the public servants of the newly established district to cooperate with its political head and the office that we bring together.
Present at the declaration was Chairman for Motukoita Assembly, Daddy Toka Jr., Namatanai member-elect Walter Schnobelt, and Central Provincial Administrator Francis Koaba.
All our people want to see is development and services. Me come up now member, me member blo yumi olgeta. You. Me no member blo yellow tasol. Me member blo yumi olgeta yellow, green, blue, purple, na olgeta yet red too.
Jasmine Nehru, TV1 News.
This is TV1 News. Stay tuned. We'll bring you more stories after the break.
With BSP Internet Banking, you can enjoy your banking at home, at work, or wherever you are. BSB Personal Internet Banking allows you to view your accounts and transactions, transfer money, bill pay, schedule future payments, or access your bank statements. Visit your nearest BSB branch to register now. BSB Internet Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
When you're spending time with family, when you've got a big day ahead, when you have given it all you've got, when you're putting on a feast, that's when you want the best. That's when you want flame rice. New flame rice. Win him, Olgera.
Open nets.
He says the best Hunters players come from his region. So does she. But there's one thing that brings everyone together. SP Lager. Bongum Yumi. Cheers to 70 years.
Hi, I'm Kevin Apo of the PNG Hunters. Catch all the action right here on Digital TV.
Welcome back. Leader of Pangu Party and member-elect for Taripuri, James Marape, says Pangu is preparing to form the 11th government when Parliament meets next Tuesday. He thanked Pangu supporters nationwide whose votes have given the party overwhelming mandate to form government.
Pangu Party leader James Marape is confident to form the next government next Tuesday when Parliament meets. He says the total number of Pangu, independent and coalition MPs has risen to more than 60 and is expected to climb. Pangu has 35 elected MPs when this report was filed and is expected to collect more to receive the invitation. Marape thanks Pangu supporters for their vote of confidence in the party. He says Pangu has done well in the 81 seats that it fielded candidates in. He says the government will continue with the work they started over the last 3 years, and that is to stabilize an economy that was in recession. Marape stressed that despite setbacks and challenges faced with COVID-19 and political impasse in trying times, they remained focused. Meantime, more than 70 election writs were returned to the Governor-General today. Freddie Moe, TVWAN News.
Landowner company Trans Wonderland Limited recently had 5 of its directors attend a 2-day refresher training with the PNG Institute of Directors. The training is important for any company to participate in as part of continuous improvement in quality governance and career development. Santos Country Chair Leon Baskins said the training introduced basic standards on the roles, responsibilities and tasks required of directors, including aspiring directors and corporate executives. TWL Managing Director Larry Andakali said the training teaches directors the basic steps in formulating and implementing key strategic and risk management planning and processes and standard financial statements, which are very important to the company. TWL is expanding its operations internationally with joint venture companies and by upskilling its directors to confidently sit on large boards and deliberate with directors from different backgrounds. 41 firefighters received their certificates after completing the basic firefighting course in Port Moresby. The 41 were from the original 42 recruited in 2021 and have undergone 6 months of intensive training.
The Fire Chief, Bill Rue, at the Fire Service Headquarters in Port Moresby, officially presented the firefighters with their certificates. Mr. Rue encouraged the new firefighters to be honest and grateful for the job they have and to be faithful to their work. Superintendent Training Arifei Farapo said the group were the first batch of the 2021 recruitment and they are all from NCD. The next batch will be from the provinces outside of NCD.
During the training, we had 6 weeks of training, vigorous and intensive training, particularly to do with firefighting and rescue operations in fires. So the first batch has gone through it successfully, and we have trained them in areas of offensive and defensive firefighting, responding to emergencies, and ensuring safety at first when they respond to calls.
Among the batch were 2 females. All of these firefighters will be distributed to the 4 fire stations within the National Capital District. Frida Khanat, TVWAN News.
You're watching TVWAN News. Sports is next. Stay with us.
Experience a convenient and smarter way to do your banking with BSB Mobile Banking. You don't have to leave the office or your home to pay for bills. You can view your account balance, transfer funds, top up phone credits, or purchase Easy Pay units wherever you are. Visit your BSB branch today to register now for BSB Mobile Banking. BSB Mobile Banking, the smarter way to bank. BSB, our bank, our people.
A true champion is measured by their courage, their determination, and their passion to never give up and to always keep trying. With a delicious Milo and milk taste and added nutrients, Milo and milk is a great way to fuel our little champions with nourishing energy every day. Because true champions give it their all.
Milo, PNG and Mia. Prime PNG made.
Right across the nation, we eat snacks crackers. Emi trupla. All get a young plana lapun, only like him snacks crackers. Only make him here, no PNG, one-time lay biscuit company. It's crunchy and tasty. It's irresistible.
Magic. Magic.
The call went out. We have to go to Dunkirk.
They need to send more ships.
Welcome back. Team PNG's Toya Whistle secured a spot in the semi-finals of the women's 200 meters tonight. Her semi-final run is set for 5:32 a.m. PNG time, Saturday, August 6. Whistle qualified after the Pacific Sprint Queen finished third in her hit, clocking a time of 24.42 seconds. Fellow 200-meter sprinters Isala Apkop finished 7th in her heat with a time of 24.97 seconds, and Leonie Bao came 4th with 25.29 seconds. In the men's, Leroy Kamau placed 3rd in his heat with a time of 21.67 seconds. It wasn't enough for all three to advance to the semi-finals. Frontrunners and early favourites in this year's DG Cup race: first place PRK Mendi Muruks and second place Egma Grobal Gurias will meet up tomorrow, Saturday, to kick off round 14 at the Calabond Oval in Kokopo. While both teams have remained consistent in their winning ways for majority of the rounds this year, Muruks are looking to upset Gurias on their home turf. A bomber crowd is expected at the famous Calabond Oval tomorrow to watch this match at 2 p.m.
According to local rugby league analysts, Saturday's top-of-the-table blockbuster fits the bill for a sneak preview to the September grand finale. While it's a Guria's home game, Muruks have a better for and against striking rate, winning most of their games with over the 30 points margin, and could start as favourites. The Roderick Poname coached side boasts a star-studded outfit which will feature a number of ex-Tigers players in Ismail Balkawa, Casey Dixon and Jojo Walamas in the middle forward, while Charlie Simon will partner Wesley Batari at the halves. Muruks looks strong on the edges as well, with centre pairing Levi Andrew and Clint Lama, while try-scoring freak Leon Undupia will be on the left wing. On counter, Guria's big men up front in Stephen Bruno, Koso Badi, Isaac Patrick and Francis Takai will have their work cut out for them, while the honours is on veteran star halfback Ase Boas and 5'8" Saki Peter to control and direct play through the middle with good kicking tactics to wear out their heavier opponents. Gurias also welcome back try-scoring machine Dominic Anis Jr. from injury alongside his partner centre Joe Frank the Tank, who's ready to cause some problem for Muruks on that left edge. A win by Muruks could consolidate their run for minor premiership honours with 4 rounds remaining. However, a Gurias win puts them back on equal points tally at 22 all. Kerry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Across the border, West New Britain Provincial Government Kimbe Carters host a Central Provincial Government Central Dabaris. Sunday's double-header EPG Miox play JPG Wagitumbe, and Lay Snakes Tigers host Mount Hagen Eagles in Lay. In Port Moresby, PRK Gulf Iso meet Bintang Gorgoroka Lahanis, and Croton Ella Wigman clash with Moni Plus NCDC Vipers in the main game. The newly attired TSL Lamana Dockers under major sponsor Teachers Savings and Loans will be stretched to the limit when they face League Improvers University Tigers in round 12 clash of the Port Moresby Moni Plus Premiership Challenge at the Courts Oval on Sunday. Dockers, booted by their new uniform, buried a strong Cats outfit 36-24 in round 11 and will be aiming to maintain their win spree over the Tigers this weekend.
The inflated ego of TSL Lamana Dockers over their new uniforms from sponsor TSL will be keen to add fast improvers University Tigers to their list of victims this Sunday when they meet in what promises to be an entertaining round 12 clash. Dockers accounted for a strong Cats outfit, 5 goals, 6 behinds 36 to 4 goals, no behind 24 in round 11, and will be looking to keep their winning form against the Tigers. But the Tigers are presently playing a much improved version of their opening matches, and the Dockers' winning spirit will be stretched to the limit to beat them. This was evident when Tigers put the competition leaders Bismarck Maritime West Eagles under a lot of pressure 2 weeks ago before conceding defeat. Tigers' aerial marking skills and long kicking ability will be the key to hold out the Dockers. Lovely brothers John, James and Max are expected to lead the Tigers' attacking moves with the support of strong backmen Virgil Avere and Andrew Lai. The Tigers' tower of strength in the forward line will come from lanky Douglas Lai Jr. to dominate the aerial contest and convert goals. Dockers coach Samuel Ila will be hard-pressed to ensure that his key players, Emmaus Wartomo, Emmanuel Tupia, Achimai Jr., Jason Logie, Thaddeus Williket, Sebastian Gelu, and Stanis Isu perform to expectation. Terry Longwood, TV1 Sports.
Meantime, in the main AFL match on Sunday, unbeaten ladder leaders Maritime West Eagles face another stiff test against Gordon Kokofas, who clawed Gerika Bombers 34 goals to 6 in round 11. In the women's match on Sunday, TSI Lamana Dockers looked to upset leader ladders Concept Koboni. In Saturday's matches, Cats should run out struggling Gerika Bombers in the earlier match, while the main match, Giant Killers Gero Magpies, should continue their winning run to head youthful Port Power to their victims list. And that ends the news tonight. Tomorrow's bulletin will be at 6:50 p.m. due to the live broadcast of the NRL games. Remember to apply the following simple measures to prevent transmission of the coronavirus. Regularly wash your hands with soap and water, cough or sneeze into your elbow, and exercise social distancing. If you are feeling sick, please stay at home. You can also call the COVID-19 hotline number for more information or assistance. Pleasant viewing. Bye for now.
The TVWAN News was proudly brought to you by
BSP, our bank, our people.